Hi everyone! Looking to get connected here really quickly. As always, I'm going to take a couple seconds and make sure I'm hooked up to the right space. So hi everyone, this is Heidi from HB Papercrafts. Today is Tuesday, November 5th, 2019. It is actually crazy that we're saying it's November at this point. Here in the North Country of New Hampshire, we're all working towards getting things ready for the cold and the white stuff that's sure to come after that. All right, looks like we're connected in the right spot. I'm hoping you can see me. I'm going to take a couple minutes to see if we can have some people pop on. Yeah, as I said, in the North Country, New Hampshire, we're all getting ready for the snow that's about to come. All my patio furniture just got picked up and is getting ready for storage. The really sad part is when we have to say goodbye to the grill. Ours goes into storage and I miss it dearly until spring. We enjoy cooking on the grill for sure. Just going to wait a few more minutes to see if I can be found. It takes a couple seconds for Facebook to catch up, has a lag, so I'm going to take a minute for my video to pop into everybody's news feeds and see if we can get some people on. Hi, Angela. I have a cute little tea gift, little gift for you today that we're going to work on, the fall papers. As always, I truly appreciate your likes, hearts, and comments, and shares. It really helps me and it helps spread creativity to others, so I really appreciate it. All right, looks like we're going, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I want to mention is I'm going to be doing a 12 Days of Christmas event starting in November 24th. The 12 Days of Christmas event will be all videos, so there'll be Facebook tutorials or video tutorials. Some will be live, some will be recorded, but they'll all be great Christmas projects, cards, little gift packaging ideas, and I have a little sneak peek to show you of a couple of the projects that we're going to make during the 12 Days of Christmas. Here's a cute little project, little milk carton with the moose set, Happiest of Holidays. Super cute project. You'd be able to put some really cute stuff in there. I think I swear, I watch these videos back and I swear everything I say is cute. That's cute. It's so cute. Okay, so anyway, moving right along. I also have this little box. Hi, Shelly. This is a Ferrero Rocher box, as my son likes to call it. He's a teenager. They're rich people chocolates. I don't know where he got that, but anyway. So this is a really cute box to give away. It's just a little clamshell box that we'll be making. And this, again, is going to be part of the 12 Days of Christmas starting November 24th. They're going to be daily video tutorials. Card class for November is going to be next Wednesday, November 13th at Paris Treasures for locals, 6 to 8 p.m., $12 per person or free with a $30 order using the November host code, which I'm going to post on my Facebook page, so check that out. RSVPs must be received by Monday in order to reserve your spot and kits. Let's see, what else do I have to share with you today? I posted on my Facebook page about the Christmas Time is Here suite. All these products became available November 1st. So there are some super pretty papers, and I haven't gotten them in yet, but I wanted to show them live to you. However, I haven't quite got them, but I did post the images on my Facebook page. You can check them out there. Also, beginning November 1st was our new paper trimmer, which is super awesome, really lightweight paper trimmer that I highly recommend if you don't have a paper trimmer that you love. All right, so let's get started on my little project here. So this is just a little tea tea gift giving thing. I have some chai tea in here, which happens to be my favorite kind of tea, but you can put some little tea bags in here. And then I actually did shove some Ghirardelli chocolates. You can actually put a couple Ghirardelli chocolates in the center. And there's another place for a tea bag on the back. So this is using just a 6x6 piece of Designer Series paper. So you can use out of our 6x6 paper stacks, or of course you can get 4 out of a 12x12 sheet of our Designer Series paper. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start with our 6x6 piece of Designer Series paper. This piece of paper actually comes out of the Come Together paper, which is all really fall. It's got burlap and pumpkins. It's got the wood grain. It's super pretty. I've made a couple of projects and I'm addicted to this paper. It's really pretty country paper. Farmhousey, which I like. That's a word, right? Farmhousey. All right, so we're going to start with our 6x6 piece of paper, and we're actually just going to fold it on the diagonal. So we're going to fold it this way, right in half. And I'm going to take my bone folder, make sure to burnish those edges, and I'm going to take my score board here, and we're going to set the fold side up against the left-hand side, and we're going to score it at 1/2 inch. And I'm going to use the small end of the scoring tool. We're going to score it at 1/2 inch, and that's actually going to give you a mark on this side, which may be hard to see, as well as the other side. And then we're going to take the fold, and we're going to put the fold to the top, and we're going to score at 2 3/4. And then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do 2 3/4 again. And that's all that we need to do. We'll take that out of the way here. All right, so then we're going to take our side folds. We have a fold here, and we have a fold here. And you actually decide which you need to decide which side of the Designer Series paper you want on the outside. So this one I did the little orangey rust color on the outside. This one, if I left it like this, would be the pumpkins on the outside. So you can do it either way. I think I'm going to switch it up this time, and I'm going to go with the other side. So we're just going to fold it in half. Make sure to burnish it all together. And the last one here. Okay. Alright, so we would have it folded in half this way. This one would go up, and the other one would go up behind it. So then you're going to have the mountain and valley on the inside like this. So then all I did is I took my corners and I lined them up and took my corner rounder, because I like the roundness, the finished look of the round, and I just rounded them there. So then I'm going to take a little bit of adhesive and just sort of tack it together, which I think makes it a little bit easier to work with. There we go. And then this is all set. We can set this aside. And actually I could go ahead and put my little tea bags. We'll go right in there. Like that. Alright, so now we're going to make our little tag, our little circle here. So we're going to start with just a scrap of the of Whisper White. And I took my 2-inch circle punch and just punched out a piece. And this is the gray granite ink. And I took this little greenery. It actually comes from the Healing Hugs set. Just a little piece of greenery that was in that set. I thought kind of went well with this paper. I don't have the stamp set that goes with this paper. I just really loved the paper, so I just switched it up. Whoop, following things over here. And I stamped my greenery a couple times on the background like that. Oops, and I'm actually going to leave this out, silly girl, because I did take, and I'm going to ink the edges a little bit of the circle. And then I also need to stamp my words. So this one says, hope you're feeling better, and that comes out of, and I did that really cockeyed, so I'm going to try that one more time, see if I can get it better. There we go. This comes out of this Itty Bitty Greeting set, which is a really great versatile set. It has all these different phrases for every occasion you can think of, so it's really awesome. So this one says, hope you're feeling better. So I thought that would be kind of cute on a little tea gift set. If somebody's not feeling well, you want to give them a little bit of tea. A little hope you feel better treat. And I liked the look of the words cut off. So instead of leaving it together, I cut right up the middle of the stamped words so that I'm sort of separating them a little bit. And I'm just freehanding it. How is everyone doing tonight? Starting to get colder. It's nice not driving to work in the dark, I must say. I was driving to work in the dark in the morning. But the 4 o'clock in the afternoon dark kind of rots. What can we say? We live in the North Country. Alright, so then I inked around each of these words here. And I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of liquid glue and glue these on. And of course you only want to glue just the end, the piece that's going onto your paper. And then the pumpkins, I actually took a piece. This actually came right out of the paper that we used. So this is the pumpkins that we used. And I cut the little pumpkins right out of that Designer Series paper. So I already cut one out in the interest of time, so I could have one all done for you. But fussy cutting, they call this fussy cutting when you cut around an image, whether it's a stamped image or something out of Designer Series paper. It's called fussy cutting. I enjoy it. Some people don't. I could cut things all day long, I think. But it's really a lot easier when you move your paper and you have really sharp scissors like these are the Stampin' Up! Paper snips. Really sharp scissors, and you move your paper instead of your scissors. You actually move your paper, which works really slick, and it cuts down on your time. So then I'm going to glue my little pumpkins on. So the big one was glued to the background. And then the little one I actually put on the back with a dimensional here. I love chai tea too. It's my favorite. I'm really more of a coffee drinker, but when I do drink tea, it's usually chai tea. Alright, so there's that. And then I punched out with our Starburst punch out of the gray granite Designer Series paper. And I'm going to glue my little tag right on to the Starburst. Alright, so then to adhere this onto our little package, I again used some dimensionals, and I put one on either side because of course we don't want to glue to the tea. We want them to be able to actually drink the tea. So we put one on either side there, and then your little tag goes here, and there is that. So there's our little tag. So now we'll finish it up with our little binder clip. They would make great teacher gifts. Great teacher gifts, great gifts for your co-workers. You could switch out the sentiment. For any one of those sentiments would be cool. So these are just little office binder clips. We have library clips in the catalog, but I didn't happen to have any, so I did have these little clips, and I thought they would be kind of cute on the top of this project. So all I did is folded them back, and I thread my piece of ribbon, and this is that Crushed Curry seam binding ribbon, which I adore. I just love it. It's soft and easy to work with. And I'm just going to tie a bow on my little binder clip. And I'm going to try and put it down at the bottom of the binder clip so that I'm getting myself all confused here. There we go. I want it on the other side. There we go. I'm all thumbs. Okay. So I tried to put it down towards the bottom of the binder clip like that. And then we'll make a little bow. So these little tea bag things have actually been around for a long time. You can find all kinds of tutorials on them, but I thought it was kind of a cute little gift. I just love this fall paper, and anytime you can do a project when you can see both sides of the paper, I love it. Alright, so there's my little bow. We'll give it a little haircut. And that's just going to get clipped onto the top of the tea holder. So there it is. And like I said, on this one, you can shove a little chocolates on the inside here. I shoved 2 little Ghirardellis. That works. And actually, you could, the sides of these actually hold Ghirardelli as well. So if you didn't want it to do a tea bag, you could actually give little chocolates away as well. That would be a cute little gift. You could switch it out with all kinds of different things. But so anyway, there's our little project for this evening. Thank you guys for stopping by. I did also have, I made a card along the same lines, just using the same designer series paper with the pumpkins. And this one says, "Many, many thanks." I used the same background. And then all I did was cut strips of the same paper. It's the other side of this same paper. Because all of our DSP, of course, is double-sided. So I thought I would switch it up and use it that way. So that's another way that you could use up some of your paper. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little project. Appreciate you guys coming out and checking it out. I hope to see you soon, and happy stamping. Have a good evening.